Hey guys, so today I'm making a video, though I don't know what to post. I'm starting to write a story about timelines and in-placed memories. I actually wrote a lot for my first time, but that's because it was on a whim and I just kind of went with it. So as soon as I started writing, I kept on writing, and this was at night, so I spent a lot of time coming up with it. Although I admit the story does sound interesting from the start. It sounds interesting. You have characters. I'm not sure what I'm doing with the characters right now, actually. Not even sure how to make them or how to develop them at least decently. I don't know where I stand on that. Not even sure if the story's ever gonna come to light, but it's a very, I guess, not sure if it'll even be a tragedy. I don't know. I'm not that far ahead, because I was thinking, like, before, when I make stories, they're probably gonna be tragedies. So this one has a chance of being a tragedy, but I don't know. I still have to continue with it, and I've been thinking of new ideas. I've been thinking, should I keep this in or shouldn't I? It's kind of hard to tell with stories. Of course, I know people don't read books now, but movies, you need a budget and crap. Books, they're easy to make. I assume you don't need, and plus I won't need that many copies. If this in fact does become a book, I definitely won't. Because, like, why would I? Another thing. I don't know. I know what I'm gonna do. But what sucks is the fact that I'm gonna do it. People don't know what I'm talking about, but I'm about to do this thing on a day. I'm gonna talk to my therapist, actually open up about some of the stuff that I don't want to talk about, just for, for me and for my happiness. I'm gonna be selfish, which I've never done before, and I'm so incredibly nervous. I keep on trying to get on a good schedule. I keep on trying to be good just to make sure that stays, and it's difficult. And I've had time to prepare myself to say it, so I don't mind. But it's just, even though I've had time to prepare myself, I don't know what the consequences are exactly going to be, because I can't exactly predict it, but I do have an idea, and that idea itself sucks. Like, I don't know, and it's just, the day's coming up, so it's like, holy crap, like, this is getting closer. What the fuck do I do? Do I just, like, am I actually gonna do it? Which I know I am. I've been preparing myself for so long to actually say it, so I don't know. I don't want all that preparation to go in vain, because that'd be a pain. And it's like, I don't know. It's just, even though you want life to pause for you, it won't. So it's like a pain. It's like, if you could ask, like, for 1 minute break, you would. It's literally like that. I know what I'm doing. I'm so nervous. It's insane, and Yeah, no, I know I'm gonna do it, but it's just like I don't have to, go on a good schedule or anything to do it. I am starting to shower every day, which is good, but I just want it to be easy, which is a hell of a lot to ask. But you could hope, like, this might go easy, this might be okay, kinda, I hope, type of thing. And like, people have issues talking to their therapist about it. At least I don't know, I don't have to wait till I'm like 20 something to say it, because I know that I have to say it now. Wish that I had someone in my place to say it. Like, I've been watching Ghost Whisperer, and I've been hoping, like, if I'm a ghost and there's someone who could see ghosts, and I could tell them what I didn't say when I was alive, then go into this light where who would be there in the light? Like, guess my dog Coco, Tally, who'd be there? Most of the people that I know, even the crazy ones, are alive. So I'd have no one to go into the light with. That sucks. So either way, I lose. I lose either way. Whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna do what I said I would do, and it's a pain. If I didn't have to do it, I wouldn't. And I'm also trying to make myself either live my life to the fullest now, before the whole thing, because by the time the thing's over, worrying that this stuff won't matter. It's pretty much little stuff. It's like, oh my gosh, it's like I can't make myself. I've been doing so well. I guess I mostly want to be independent, which means having responsibilities and acting responsible. That way I'm not, having my mom do this stuff all the time. But it's like, I don't know, I don't know, I don't want to choose the independent route too, though. I want to live my life to the fullest. That's what I've always wanted to do. That's why I got the damn sword, and that's what I've been doing. Like, I want to have both. I want to have responsibilities and no responsibilities. Like, literally the equivalent of both. Which, is pretty much asking the world to, can I have it all? Kind of thing. And it's like, but both cancel each other out, so you can't. It's so stupid. But, each time when I think of my problems and think of them as small, I always think, like, I think of this post someone said, just because, like, don't compare problems. Just because your problem is smaller doesn't make it less important. It's still as important as any other problem. And so whenever I think of that, I think, like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. So just pain in the ass when you know you're gonna do something that you probably shouldn't, but I know that I should. So it's like, yeah, no. Yeah, this is about it. I kind of feel like I've been rambling for a long time. If my mom somehow comes across this, I'm sorry, but I have anxiety every weekend, and that's a pain. If I ask you to drive everywhere, and I mean like Famous Dave's, just places that are far away that are like 20 minutes for the weekends, you'd have anxiety every day, and you would hate it there. Not inside the car, you'd hate the person who's asking you to keep the anxiety. I'm making my point. Basically, my anxiety, it's a pain Unless you have anxiety every week and get stressed out easily, you have no word over me. Unless you actually deal with it, unless you've actually been in my shoes, then you can't say, I'm sorry, but I'm right about this. I'm sorry what I'm about to do, but I know that I'm right about this, and that's good enough for me. So just kind of don't want to say this to you, Mom, in case you see this, but you know my anxiety. All of you did. You didn't care, so screw you. Normally I wouldn't do that, but it's just, that's how my anxiety is. The pain that you're feeling about this is the same as my anxiety. It's a pain in the ass. So don't act so one-sided. Guess that's not really an apology. Whatever. Ugh, God. Why, people who are watching this, screw you who doesn't understand my anxiety. My anxiety is really bad, and you know it. It's not an apology anymore. It's just straight up telling you you don't know, so don't act like you do.